How to set up your chatbot on TekMatix. Yes, you can train your bot in your own content, pop in the link to your website, your blog posts, and your bot will be able to speak on your behalf, direct people to your content, summarize your content in its responses, and also encourage them to book a call with you. I'm going to do a demo now to show you how to set this up, and I'm going to be using one of my friends' accounts, Kim here from Growology. So what you're going to want to do is log into your TekMatix account and scroll down to your settings. Before you do this, you are going to need to click on your calendars and make sure you do have a calendar where people can book a call with you. This can be a free calendar, such as booking a free 15-minute call with you. We have other videos on that. Or a paid call. Perhaps you want people to book 60-minute paid sessions with you. Either way, whatever kind of calendar you ultimately want to send people to, you're going to need that active for the bot to be able to book people in for you and work for you. The reason why is what your bot's going to do is it's going to start answering questions and inquiries that come through from SMS, Instagram, Google My Business, Facebook, and it will answer the questions that it has based on the training you've provided, which comes from links that you give it, or by popping in the answers to your frequently asked questions. And then it will suggest the option for that person to book a call with you if they want to chat further. That's why you want a calendar in there. So when you log in to your TekMatix account, you're going to click on the settings on the bottom left of your screen, and then you will find in your settings something called Conversation AI. Now, what we're going to do is turn on Suggestive AI. What this will do in our conversations area, that's inside your inbox and chats area on your main menu, is it's going to start suggesting responses for you when you go in. However, very, very soon we have the auto reply coming, and that will be a box that will show here. You can turn on auto reply as soon as that goes live, and that everything we're about to do here will automatically respond for you. We're just rolling this out at the moment, and this is going to enable you to train your bot now and at least give you suggestive responses, it written in full based on your content. You're then going to click this box and select all of the channels that you want AI to chatbot work for you on. And then here, where you're going to pick a calendar that you ultimately want to direct people to. Is it going to be a free call? Is it going to be a paid strategy session? So you can see here, I'm going to get people to book a strategy call with Kim if their questions haven't been answered or if they want to discuss working with her further. The next thing you might want to do is add in some frequently asked questions. So this is where you might want to ask something like, Kim, for instance, provides funding for people. She helps people get funding for their businesses. So she might want to say, have you ever had funding before? Have you worked with us before? What's the best email address for us to contact you on? I like asking, what's the best email for us to contact you on? Because this bot is going to be replying on SMS, Instagram, Google My Business, and Facebook. So if you collect their email address, not only does somebody contacting you on one of these channels automatically create them as a contact in your system, but when they pop their email address into any one of these channels, it will automatically, TekMatix will automatically update their contact record with their email address. So simple bot conversations is going to also grow your list for you too. So I'm going to pop in here, what is the best email address for us to contact you on ? So that will make sure that we're collecting an email address. Have you checked out our free grants guides? So once you've popped in the questions that you want to ask people regarding any information you want to get from them before they book that call with you, you're going to pop those in there. Once you've done that and press save, you're now going to go into bot training. And this is where you are going to pop in the URL of your website. So for Kim, I'm going to pop in her main website URL here and press get data. This is now going to scrape Kim's website and start learning everything about her so that when anyone messages her from any of those channels, this bot is going to be able to start responding on Kim's behalf with her content and with links back. So you see now it's crawled her site. We're going to click view all pages. Now it's pulled out all of Kim's pages on her site, and we're going to press train bot. Now what that's going to start doing behind the scenes is it's going to start pulling in all of her information. It's going to start learning all of the information that's on each of those pages, and it's going to pull up every single blog post and every single page that shows up here. Add Q&As. This is where you're going to add commonly asked questions. So how does it work? I don't know, that might be somebody asks. So I could go to Kim's website and find her different services over here, and then pop in a sort of a response to all of the different ways that she might reply to her customers. So I could say here, how do you help? For instance, might be a common question. The answer is, hi, we have a number of ways that we can help you get funding and grants. Here is more info about our services. Okay, link. Do you have any other questions? Okay, so help if I can spell it correctly. Save. And you can see here now that you can basically add in any questions, as many as you want, that will start training the bot. Now, already, this has just trained itself on all of Kim's website content. You see that it now says trained. Now, I do like to double add in some of these pages. So I'm going to click on blog posts and just pop that in there as well. So I'm going to go to, it's just going to press cancel on that one. All URLs in this domain, blog posts, get data. So that's also going to just scan that particular page too. It might bring in individual blog posts there. It's still fetching those pages. And it's basically going to start learning all of the content about Kim's site. So here we go. Just going to train bot on those again. You can update these. So if you do ever update any of your pages, just press refresh and that will load. Now we can do our bot trial. And I can say something like, hi, how do I get grants? Let's just see how this might reply. Now, this does get smarter over time, but ideally, it's going to give us a bit of information and then offer to book a strategy call. So let's have a look what happens. It's going to take some time. Here we go. To get grants, you can try the following steps. There's some information that's come from one of Kim's actual posts. Okay. I can actually say, okay, but how? And it hopefully will say, let's book a call. All right. Can you help me? Of course. Can I book a call? There we go. So it has said yes. So it's pulled out and given me a link. Let's just double check that goes to Kim's calendar. So you always want to make sure that your bot is working correctly before you start going live with this. And there we go. So there's Kim's calendar. And now I can go in and book a strategy call with her there. Voila. That is how you get your bot working. Give it a test. And don't forget to pop in all of your frequently asked questions in here. This is just going to help learn how you respond. And you see here that one's failed. We can just press a refresh on that and it will go back through, scan it again and make sure it's got all of the right information. Now, if there are particular blog posts at the moment, what I like to do here as well is with mine, just because these bots are still learning, I've been picking out some of my really important blog posts that I really want people to make sure that they've seen. So let's pretend here, here's Kim's information about the R&D tax incentive grant. If I know that's a really important one that I really want to make sure people are sent to, I'm also going to pop that specific blog post in there as well. Now, this should scrape all of them. That's the whole point of it. But I've just been at the moment in these early days, just making sure in this bot training stage that those important ones are definitely in there. So now you see it's got the R&D tax incentive in there. Just give it a moment to refresh and pull through. And that should load in just a second. So there you go. This will get your bot live, and very, very soon we will have the auto reply here too. Got any questions? Jump onto tekmatix.com, click on support, or your little chat box window here where we have 24 live chat support that can help you out. Enjoy and happy teching.